21 escapist shows to binge on Netflix for LGBTQ+ viewers. While it's important to stay abreast of the latest updates while hunkering down at home, it's also important to take care of yourself and to laugh a little. Take an hour or 8 to binge these escapist shows on Netflix. 1. Derry Girls. 2018 sitcom, 2 seasons. Following Erin and her friends as they grow up in a world of armed police in armored Land Rovers, and British Army checkpoints in 1990s Northern Ireland and attempt to navigate the highs and lows of being teenagers. 2. Schitt's Creek. 2015 sitcom, 6 seasons. Schitt's Creek, stylized as Schitt's Creek, is a Canadian television sitcom created by Dan and Eugene Levy, that aired on CBC television from January 13, 2015 to April 7, 2020. It consists of 80 episodes spread over 6 seasons. A married couple suddenly go bankrupt and the only remaining asset they have is an ugly small town named Schitt's Creek. 3. Tales of the City. 2019 drama, 1 season. Upon returning to San Francisco, Mary Ann is reunited with her daughter, Shauna, and ex-husband Brian 20 years after leaving them to pursue her career. As she flees the midlife crisis that arose from her seemingly perfect Connecticut life, Mary Ann returns to her home, where she is quickly drawn back in by Anna Madrigal, and her chosen family, queer young residents of 28 Barbary Lane, a boarding house-turn-apartment complex that is owned by Anna. This limited series is a sequel to the 1993 miniseries. 4. Special. 2019 television comedy, 1 season. Ryan, a gay man with cerebral palsy who decides to do away with his identity as an accident victim and go after the life that he wants. After years of dead-end internships, blogging in his pajamas and mainly communicating through text, Ryan figures out how to take his life from bleak to chic as he gets ready to start limping toward adulthood. O'Connell serves as an executive producer on the comedy series, along with The Big Bang Theory star Jim Parsons. 5. The Great British Baking Show. 2010 reality, 10 seasons. Home bakers compete against each other in order to prove their baking skills and win the title of Britain's best amateur baker. 6. Elite. 2018 drama, 3 seasons. When 3 working-class teens enroll in an exclusive private school in Spain, the clash between them and the wealthy students leads to murder. 7. Glee. 2009 musical, 6 seasons. An optimistic high school teacher tries to transform the school's glee club and inspires a group of ragtag performers to make it to the biggest competition of them all. 8. Dear White People. 2017 satire, 3 seasons. Based on the acclaimed film of the same name, this Netflix original series follows a group of students of color at Winchester University, a predominantly white Ivy League college. The students are faced with a landscape of cultural bias, social injustice, misguided activism and slippery politics. Through an absurdist lens, the series uses irony, self-deprecation, brutal honesty and humor to highlight issues that still plague today's post-racial society. Creator Justin Simeon serves as an executive producer. 9. I Am Not Okay With This. 2020 comedy drama, 1 season. A teenager navigates the complexities of high school, family and her sexuality while dealing with new superpowers, based on Charles Forsman's graphic novel. 10. One Day at a Time. 2017 sitcom, 4 seasons. This comedy drama is inspired by Norman Lear's 1975 series of the same name. This time around, the series follows the life of Penelope, a newly single Army veteran, and her Cuban-American family, as they navigate the ups and downs of life. Now a nurse, Penelope is raising 2 strong-willed children. When faced with challenges, Penelope turns to her old-school mother, and her building manager, who has become an invaluable confidant. The series offers a contemporary take on what life looks like in both good and bad times, and how loved ones can help make it all worthwhile. 11. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. 2018 drama, 3 seasons. This adaptation of the Sabrina the Teenage Witch Tale is a dark coming-of-age story that traffics in horror and the occult. In the reimagined origin story, Sabrina Spellman wrestles to reconcile her dual nature, half witch, half mortal, while standing against the evil forces that threaten her family, including aunts Hilda and Zelda, and the daylight world humans inhabit. Kiernan Shipka, Mad Men, leads the cast in the titular role of the show that is based on a comic series of the same name. 12. The L Word. 2004 drama, 6 seasons. This long-running Showtime series features intertwined stories about the lives and loves of a group of lesbians and bisexuals in Los Angeles. The characters date, get into committed relationships, consider having families, hook up, break up, question their sexuality, stay in the closet, come out or sleep around, sometimes all of the above. 13. Everything Sucks. 2018 comedy drama, 1 season. It's the 1990s in boring Oregon, and groups of outcasts in boring high schools, AV and drama clubs are trying to brave the ups and downs of teenage life in a simpler world without smartphones and other 21st century technology. The two crews of nerdy students are frustrated that no one is taking them seriously, so they decide the best way to make it through high school is to join forces and make a movie that'll help them get noticed. And there's also the usual teenage romance issues to deal with. Luke, the de facto ringleader of the AV club, falls for Kate, the principal's daughter, but she doesn't necessarily reciprocate the romantic feelings Luke has for her and is dealing with her own issues. 14. Sex Education. 2019 drama, 2 seasons. Socially awkward high school student Otis may not have much experience in the lovemaking department, but he gets good guidance on the topic in his personal sex ed course, Living with Mom Jean, who is a sex therapist. Being surrounded by manuals, videos and tediously open conversations about sex, Otis has become a reluctant expert on the subject. When his classmates learn about his home life, Otis decides to use his insider knowledge to improve his status at school, so he teams with whip-smart bad girl Maeve to set up an underground sex therapy clinic to deal with their classmates' problems. But through his analysis of teenage sexuality, Otis realizes that he may need some therapy of his own. 15. Grace and Frankie. 2015 comedy, 6 seasons. For as long as they can recall, Grace and Frankie have been rivals. Their one-upmanship comes crashing to a halt, however, when they learn that their husbands have fallen in love with each other and want to get married. As everything around the ladies is coming apart, the only thing they can really rely on is each other. This Netflix original reteams Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, 9 to 5, as Grace and Frankie, respectively, bringing their chemistry to the small screen. It's a casting reunion on a grand scale, as Tomlin is reunited with her co-star from 16. Atypical. 2017 comedy drama, 3 seasons. This heartfelt comedy follows Sam, a teenager on the autism spectrum, who has decided he is ready for romance. In order to start dating, and hopefully find love, Sam will need to be more independent, which also sends his mother, Jennifer Jason Leigh, on her own life-changing path. She and the rest of Sam's family, including a scrappy sister and a father seeking a better understanding of his son, must adjust to change, and explore what it means to be normal. The series is created and written by Robia Rashid and Academy Award-winning producer Seth Gordon. 17. Eastsiders. 2012 drama, 4 seasons. Chronicling infidelity and substance abuse of a gay couple living in Silver Lake, Los Angeles. 18. Dead to Me. 2019 comedy, 2 seasons. Jint's husband recently died in a hit-and-run, and the sardonic widow is determined to solve the crime. Optimistic free spirit Judy has recently suffered a tragic loss of her own. The ladies meet at a support group and, despite their polar opposite personalities, become unlikely friends. As the women bond over bottles of wine and a shared affinity for the facts of life, Judy tries to shield Jen from a shocking secret that could destroy her life as she knows it. The dark comedy, which explores the weirdly funny sides of grief, loss and forgiveness, features a cast that includes TV veterans Christina Applegate and Ed Asner. 19. Hollywood. 2020 drama, 1 season. In post-World War II Hollywood, aspiring actors and filmmakers will do almost anything to make their showbiz dreams come true. 20. Wynonna Earp. 2016 drama 4 seasons. Winona Earp has been away from her hometown, Purgatory, for years but returns to reluctantly take on the role that Wyatt Earp's heir is destined for, Demon Protector. Her task is to take out revenants, the resurrected souls of the criminals who were taken down at one time by her great-grandfather. Winona teams up with Sister Waverly, Agent Xavier Dawes and Doc Holliday, the cursed with immortality best friend of Wyatt Earp, as they work to stop the revenants from taking over Purgatory and escaping into the world. The show is based on the graphic novel series of the same name. 21. Trinkets. 2019 teen drama 2 seasons. A grieving teenager finds an unexpected connection with 2 classmates at her new high school when they all land in the same Shoplifters Anonymous group. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share it if you find value in it. See you in my next video.